you guys, welcome to Vividly Violin and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be talking about stretching, about injury prevention. I have had some experiences recently with injuries and car accidents, and I've been having tension and pain, and so I have found some different things that have helped me and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you will see that I talked about a car accident that I got in about a year ago and how that really affected my playing and the different challenges that I was faced with, after the accident. And I was having neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, as well as forearm pain. We got T-boned by an SUV, and luckily I was able to go to physical therapy. And from the therapist, I was able to go in some different techniques and stretches that really helped me reduce, as well as just kind of keep everything at a minimal level of pain and tension. So really grateful that I was able to go to physical therapist, and I want to share some of the different things that I've learned through this whole journey with you guys. So obviously I'm not a doctor, but these are techniques that I have found to really help me, and they're what my physical therapist gave to me. So let's get started. All right, so for this first stretch, this one is just super easy, very not complicated whatsoever. And really all you're gonna do is, let me roll up my sleeves. Sorry, that was so random. You're going to take your hand and hold on to your fingers, and then you're just gonna lightly, gently pull back. I hope you can see me all right. You're gonna pull back and just kind of hold it in this position for about 30 seconds. And then once you're done, you can go to the other side very gently. If it's too much with your hand extended, you can bring it into like a 90-degree angle, do it there, and that'll be a little less straining. Another stretch for your forearms is it's just basically the opposite. So the other one was stretching the muscles over here, and this next stretch is going to be stretching these muscles. You're going to, again, take your fingers, but instead of pulling up, you're going to pull down. And so just pull down gently. And this one always is, I can usually feel this one so much. And it's just super helpful, especially after a long practice session. So again, repeat on the other side after 30 seconds and you're all good. So the nice thing about these stretches are that they are just so simple. And there's probably a lot of you watching that have already even done these. But it made me feel better knowing that they were coming from a doctor. And so it was like, okay, so I know like this is actually something that works instead of just something that I'm like, hey, let me try this, you know? So next stretch is neck stretch, which is, again, super easy. You're just gonna pull gently. You don't wanna push like this. You wanna put your hand on top of your head in this way. And again, gently push down and hold for about 30 seconds, and then repeat on the other side. So we've gone through the stretches, and obviously there are a lot more different stretching things that you can do, and I do have a few more, but those ones are the main ones that really ended up helping me, and I think could be applied to just kind of across the board. The next two things that I want to introduce are two things that are not necessarily stretches, but they're just techniques to kind of help manage pain, check in on tension during your actual practice sessions. So first of all, for me, it was a total game changer, really. Changing my practice into 20 seconds, 20-minute segments. So practice for 20 minutes, take a 1 to 2 minute break, grab a glass of water, maybe do some of those stretches, and then go right back at it. So sometimes I'm not always doing that 20-minute segment, but I do find that for most days I stick to that, and I have found a huge improvement in just my overall tension levels. Another thing is also during those 20-minute segments, making sure that you're checking in every couple minutes, every 2-3 minutes, kind of get out of the zone for a little bit and check in on what you're doing with your body, how your hand feels, how your fingers feel, how your neck feels. Am I holding my neck in a weird way? Am I hunched over like this because I'm leaning over to look at my music? All those different things are totally going to be contributing to tension, pain, soreness, all of those different things that we do not want, things that can produce injury. And so just kind of checking in with yourself, see where you're at. You know, if you need to stop right then and do a stretch or correct, totally do that. And another thing is, my teacher told me specifically that every couple minutes I take my neck off my violin while I'm playing and rotate it this way and rotate it that way. And he said that is going to greatly decrease any sort of neck tension. What tension issues are you dealing with? And if you've had any injuries in the past, what are the ways that you have worked through them? Let me know in the comments below and we can work through this as musicians. Thanks so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy practicing! Stay tuned for my next video next week. We're going to continue talking through this really, really important subject of the importance of full body health as musicians. Music is a sport, and even though it's not, we're not running a marathon, we're not lifting weights, we're working a lot of small muscles, they can get tired and they can get injured. We're going to just be talking about all of these fantastic things that we can do to help keep us playing longer and better.